Well, hello and welcome hikers. I'm Lexus Hikes, and this is the first video in a series of my journey on and completion of the Bruce Trail. I will warn you in advance that a lot of my footage is raw and has a lot of my wheezing in the background, no doubt, but I never really intended to put any of this out there online. I simply took videos because I love nature and I wanted to track my progress and be able to show friends and family, what I was up to. After collecting all the content I decided I might as well put it all together and share it in hopes that maybe I can inspire somebody else to get out there and get hiking, if not themselves work on the whole trail, because I'll tell you, it's not impossible. To avoid any unnecessary sappiness, I'm going to give you the cliff notes of why. In 2017, in the early months, my mom was given a terminal diagnosis. It sucked. I was very sad, didn't know what to do with myself, decided getting back into the woods was my best bet to deal with it for a while. So I sought out to work on this lifetime goal of completing the Bruce Trail in the hopes that she would watch me finish. I was able to get the Niagara section done. What you're looking at here is actually a side trail in Niagara because I no longer have any of the footage from that venture. It is long gone because I lose things real easily. But I was, after she passed, sort of hopped off it for a while. So I'd had one section completed and, the other 8 sections loomed over me. After falling into a pit of boo-hoo and doing a couple other trails, sort of got myself together. By March of 2023, I know, a little bit of a snooze on the trail, I decided to get back out there and start again. So I headed out and started my journey. I had made it a little bit into Iroquoia, so I was starting just past Beamer Memorial, and it was a snowy spring day, and I got myself going. So here we go. The summer of 2023 was full of working a lot of overtime at my job, but I was able to take most of September off, and I decided I was going to hop back on and make my way to the halfway point on the Bruce Trail. Confidently. I didn't make it to the halfway point, but at the start of the September, I'd done a little trip into Algonquin. I did the Western Uplands Trail, had to pack up and pack out because of bad weather that came the way, and then I came back and did a couple hikes on Iroquoia before the weather also pushed me off this trail. I had camping set up for Caledon area so that I could, continue to work on the trail. And then, unfortunately, because life is just cruel sometimes, my 18-year-old cat that I'd had got sick, and I had to make the very difficult decision to put her down. So there was a delay, and there was also a lapse in judgment on how many kilometers I think I can get done in a day as to how many I actually can. But what you're looking at here is still Iroquoia. So this is the week before I'd gone up to Caledon. I'd been back from Algonquin and was filling in a couple hikes. So after this one, unfortunately, is when I'd gotten home to find my cat not doing so well. But we won't delve into that because I could just go into buckets of sadness with my life. But this is often unique when you're in these parts because you get to see the things that most people don't. Dun, dun, dun. And there she is, Miss Scampy. That cat lasted me 18 wonderful years, and it was sad to say goodbye to her, but after I did, I headed in the car and headed up to Albion Hills near Caledon, where I camped for a week and filled in as much as I could. I got most of the way through Caledon Hills, but not all the way to the end, so I will end this video at the end of the Toronto section where it meets Caledon Hills and show you the rest next time. But Here we go, Toronto section. Nope. Well, it's muggy and buggy, but it's been a really good trail so far. We're going that way. It's starting to rain a little bit here, which is fine, but just came across the highway there. And now, I get to cross one of these guys over a fence, so that means I'm going into somebody's field, so I will be respectful. Power lines right now, and they're making that buzzy noise, and it's raining. A little freaky, plus I'm not a huge fan of big structures, so I'm trying to stay away from it. But here I am crossing someone's property. Because like this isn't creepy at all. Oh no, not creepy at all. Okay, did it. Just sitting at the exit of the limestone conservation area. Holy crap. I want to come back here and check it out in more depth and do some of the side trails. It was just cool in there. Day is done. Chilling at my site. I got a fire ready to be set up. There's people that just came in across the way. Just cooking today. We have 3-bean chili mac. So I'm going to be stinking up that little unit tonight with some stay in bed. It's just after 7 and I'm going to get up. I don't want to. I don't want to. I had a really nice setup in here. Messy, but I'm up on my cot. And I've got my squishmallow. Alright, we're on trail. people hiking, which is nice. Even past people. That's a first for me. For the most part, I have found Toronto to be absolutely wonderful. Most of the trails are wide open, flat, not a lot of routes, not a lot of incline, beautiful sights to see. So 10 out of 10. Good morning from Albion Hills. It is 10 to 9. I've been up since about 7. Chilly morning, but loving it. Had a great sleep. I don't know what it is. Probably the lack of electronics at night and the quiet. Although you can kind of hear the road here, but I was out and I stayed out and it was lovely. So I woke up with no power on my phone, ran to the showers, did a quick little hygiene in the shower. Cold though, cold water. And charged my stuff. So now I'm heading to just past Tittlehan Badlands in Caledon Hills. I'm going to park my car, head back to the start in an Uber, and then hike about 15 kilometers. I'm going to be leaving the Toronto section today because I've really liked it, and heading into Caledon Hills, but I'm excited to see the Badlands. Not park in the Badlands because they only let you park there for an hour and a half, and I was like, can I pay more? Can I whatever? And they couldn't help me out, so I really would have liked a shorter day today, but here we go. Here we are. We are doing Terracotta Lane, which is the Bruce Trail, and it looks like it's a 1 today. Yesterday it was a 4. It's a 1. And it's only a short little jaunt out of here. We'll pass the shelter, get to take a look at that, and should be a good day. You see that spot right there on the ground? Well, I just opened my Cliff Bar, and I opened it so quickly it shot onto the ground, but I dusted it off quickly, and now I'm going to eat it. And that's where we are in the woods. I am... I don't know where I am. I just went through Terracotta, hit a road for a bit, did another little loop in the woods. It is hot. My feet hurt, so I'm taking a little breaky poo, and I've taken my shoes off. So, onward in a little bit. Well, we're at Heritage Road, so we are going this way. But it is very tempting, because on the map, if you go this way, you cut like a kilometer and a half off your trip, but that's not the way we're going. We're going this way. Took a break like, I don't know, 5 minutes ago, if that. The same thing happened to me yesterday. I'm like, should I stop now? Should I stop now? I don't know, it's hot, I'm sweating. Should probably have some water, rest my feet. Usually try and do that every hour. And yesterday and today, if I just pushed myself a little bit further, oh my gosh, I just sat trailside trying to avoid poison ivy. And again, there's a lovely bench right here. Oh well. Okay, we're at Boston Mills Road. Not going to take much video or photo for the next bit till the Badlands because I'm going to be road walking. So I'm going to put my headphones on, listen to some tunes, put some sunscreen on first, and keep her moving. Well, officially left the Toronto section. Sign's just over there. And we're in Tittlehan Badlands. Oh, I can't wait. It's a drone-free zone. Well, good. Because I think I might have to go pee-pee soon, and I don't want anyone to see me doing that. In the woods. But I am discreet. I do go off trail. I don't leave any trace. It's just that when you're out here for, 6-7 hours of the day and you're staying hydrated, nature calls. And that right there is a sign to mark the end of the Toronto section and the end of this segment of my videos. Not every section has a sign, unfortunately, so when you do catch the areas that have a sign, it's fun to take a picture and celebrate. At the end of this day, I made my way to that parking lot right there. The gift shop was open, so I grabbed a cold bubbly. That's the spot I wasn't able to park at, so I had to continue down the road to my car for a little bit, but got to check out the Badlands. Absolutely loved it, and can say only wonderful things about the Toronto section. If you are not one of my friends or family members, I'd also like to really thank you for watching this, because usually I only force this kind of content upon people I know. Next up will be Caledon Hills, and until then, stay safe and happy hiking.